May is packed with incredible game releases, from cozy farming sims and life simulators to emotional adventures and even a detective cat solving a museum murder mystery. Here are the biggest games you need to keep on your radar this month. Hi friends, Plumavelle here, and welcome back to the Game Shelf. First up, we're starting the month with a game that's all about music, mystery, and personality, Waxheads. You step into the role of someone helping run repeated records, a chaotic little record store filled with eccentric customers, weird requests, and a rotating cast of music-obsessed regulars. But this isn't just about selling records. You'll be decoding clues, browsing albums, digging through social media posts, and even exploring music signs to figure out what each customer actually wants. And on top of that, you get involved in everything from designing gig posters to running lights for local bands. The world itself feels like a love letter to music culture, with over 100 albums, each one packed with lore, personality, and sometimes even bizarre backstories that make you question what's real. And the best part? The soundtrack is stacked with original tracks across genres designed to feel like nostalgic deep cuts you somehow already know. It's cozy, chaotic, and full of character-driven storytelling wrapped around music discovery. The game released on May 5th for Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. Now, if you want something more emotional and nostalgic, Mixtape might be exactly that. On their last night together, three friends go on one final ride, and a perfectly curated playlist pulls them into dreamlike memories of their teenage years. You'll experience skateboarding, abandoned theme parks, fireworks, first kisses, and all those small, messy, beautiful moments of growing up, like playing through a living mixtape of adolescence. It's developed by the team behind The Artful Escape, so expect strong visual storytelling and a music-driven experience featuring artists like Devo, Joy Division, and the Smashing Pumpkins. The game released on May 7th for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2. If the idea of growing your own ingredients and turning them into delicious meals sounds like your kind of cozy game, then Farm to Table is definitely one to get. This is a farming and restaurant management sim where you build your restaurant from the ground up on a colorful island. You'll start with a small plot of land and gradually create your dream space, customizing everything from the kitchen and dining area to the floors, walls, furniture, and decorations. Just outside your restaurant, you can grow crops, raise animals, fish in the open sea, and forage for ingredients like mushrooms and berries. Everything you collect can be used to discover new recipes, cook a wide variety of dishes, and create a menu that attracts more and more customers. As your business grows, you'll be able to hire chefs, waiters, and farmers, invest in machines to turn raw ingredients into more advanced products, and manage your resources to improve your reputation. It looks like a really satisfying mix of farming, cooking, and management with plenty of customization and a strong focus on building your own cozy 5-star restaurant. Farm to Table released on May 9th in early access on Steam. Now, imagine a cozy open world road trip, but you build your home as you go. Outbound drops you into a utopian future where you start with an empty camper van and slowly turn it into a fully customizable mobile home. You'll explore different biomes, collect materials, craft upgrades, and even build gardens to grow food on the move. You can power everything using solar, wind, or water energy, which adds a really interesting survival meets cozy twist. And if you don't want to go alone, you can travel with up to 4 players in co-op, or even adopt a companion animal to join your journey. Outbound releases today, May 11th for PC and Xbox Series X and S, and then on May 14th for PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. Now, for something completely different, yes, you are a detective cat in a museum mystery. In Feline Forensics and the Meowseum mystery, you play as a noir-style tabby detective investigating a stolen gemstone that was supposedly the museum's most valuable exhibit. But of course, things quickly spiral into murder, secrets, and suspicious alibis. You'll interrogate suspects, analyze evidence, and build your case using a conspiracy board to piece everything together. Every character has something to hide, and no one is fully trustworthy, so you'll have to rely on pure deduction to solve the case. The game also leans heavily into its personality. Expect hand-drawn art, a jazz-filled soundtrack, and a lot of humor mixed into the detective work. You'll also get accessibility options like puzzle assistance and adjustable text speed, which makes it very approachable. The game releases on May 13th for Steam. If you prefer something more relaxed and creative, Thrifty Business lets you run your own 90s-inspired thrift store. You'll sort through boxes of items, build displays, decorate your shop, and slowly turn it into a cozy community space. There's no stressful pricing or aggressive management, just chill organization, customization, and helping customers find what they're looking for. As your shop grows, you can expand it and even host community events. Thrifty Business releases on May 18th on Steam. If you're looking for something gentle and heartwarming, Walk the Frog is a cozy point-and-click puzzle adventure that looks incredibly charming. You follow Frogo, who is trying to make his way home to his pond in time for the spring festival. Along the journey, he'll meet a cast of quirky and lovable characters, some of whom will need your help before they can help you in return. The game's main mechanic revolves around arranging hand-drawn sticky notes to rebuild the world and create the correct path forward. Each puzzle is solved at your own pace, with no timers or pressure, making it a very relaxing experience. With its beautiful 2D art style, calming soundtrack, and touching story about friendship and connection, this feels like the perfect game to unwind with. Walk the Frog releases on May 21st on Steam. And now, we have one of the most anticipated life simulation games in years, Paralives. Paralives is a sandbox life sim where you can create your own characters called parafolks and guide them through every stage of life. You can shape their personalities, relationships, careers, and life goals, whether you want them to build a family, chase success, or simply live a quiet and comfortable life. One of the biggest highlights is the incredible level of customization. The Paramaker lets you adjust everything from body shape and height to facial features, clothing, and personality traits. On top of that, the building tools are completely grid-free, allowing you to create curved walls, split level floors, and highly detailed homes with total creative freedom. The game also features an open-world town filled with shops, parks, restaurants, and museums to explore, along with careers, skills, wants, emotions, and dynamic relationships. And because this is an early access launch, even more features like weather, pets, vehicles, gardening, and story progression will be added in future free updates. After years of anticipation from live sim fans, Paralives finally releases in early access on May 25th on Steam. If you love city builders but want something more relaxing and creative, Tanta City looks like a fantastic one to keep on your wishlist. This cozy city builder gives you complete freedom to design beautiful towns without being restricted to a grid. You can place houses, shops, parks, plazas, and decorations exactly where you want, whether you prefer neat, carefully planned neighborhoods or more organic, winding streets. As your settlement grows, you need to meet the needs of your residents by providing jobs, services, and amenities for different social classes, while also responding to requests from individual citizens and watching families form over time. Beyond the creative side, there's also light management and progression. You'll research new buildings and decorations, develop industries like farming and tourism, and eventually connect multiple towns through trade and travel routes. With its gorgeous voxel art style, relaxing soundtrack, and both story and sandbox modes, Tanta City offers a cozy and highly customizable city building experience. Tanta City officially leaves early access and launches in version 1.0 on May 26th on Steam. And finally, we have Blueberry, an emotional narrative platformer that looks like it could be one of the most powerful story-driven experiences of the month. In this game, you play as Blueberry and climb the symbolic Tower of Life, reliving the most important moments of her journey from childhood to old age. As you explore each stage of her life, you'll piece together memories that reveal a deeply personal story about love, loss, trauma, and self-discovery. Throughout the adventure, you'll make choices that influence Blueberry's emotional growth and determine how her story unfolds. You'll help her manage her blues, face painful memories, and guide her toward healing and forgiveness, with multiple endings depending on the decisions you make. The game combines platforming, exploration, and memory-based storytelling with a colorful, surreal art style that shifts alongside Blueberry's emotions, creating a world that reflects her inner struggles and resilience. It also tackles mature themes including mental health, depression, addiction, and suicide, making this a potentially very moving and thought-provoking experience. Blueberry releases on May 28th for Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. And that wraps up the most interesting game releases coming in May. Honestly, this month is stacked with cozy sims, emotional narratives, and some really creative indie concepts, so there's definitely something here for everyone. Let me know in the comments which game you're definitely purchasing, and thank you for watching. As always, stay curious, stay cozy, and keep exploring. Take care!